Well, growing up, maybe about between 8 to 10 years old. That's when I really started to learn cultural aspects, I guess. So around that age, I was slowly taught, but yet again, I was thrown in it at the same time, slowly but thrown in. If that
Crash
makes
course?
sense? Yeah. It was slow, but it's still a crash course. So, like for example, my family, we used to ranch down there at the Lost Pond area. We call it the Hilaan Point. So that area we started cleaning, we started ranching, and then as soon as we got the ranch shelter picked up, we started fishing. So from then on, I guess I was taught how to use the tekin, the chenchule, talaza, fiska. So I was taught how to use the drag net, the throw net, different types of nets. And from there on, we know I also wanted to talk about one of the topics, right? Is chenchule. Well, there's a CHamoru word that's very close to that, and that's chenchule. And chenchule, we were talking about it with Dr. Cunningham, and it's very interesting what he was bringing up. The two words are just kind of the same, almost the same. Chenchule and chenchulu. Chenchule is kind of like a reciprocal. It can be monetarily or by use of your hands, Senor Palomo was saying. But the chenchule is a long net. And what it is you kind of circle the fish. And with that, because the net is so long, these nets can get up to several 100 feet long. Some of them are even 1,000 feet long. You need actually a whole, not necessarily family, but you need a whole community. And what happens is when your family just get together, you learn how to kind of set the net in a certain way, like a half moon shape. And then the fish goes in, and you close it up, and then the whole community helps. And then after that, everybody gets the fish. You know, each person that helps gets their own form of chenchule, rather. I found that quite interesting because even in the stages of fishing, from a young age, you learn how to do kind of a general task by holding the net. Then after that, you get a little bit more. It goes up in increments. So you go from like holding the net at the ends to kind of working your way towards the center, making sure there's nothing, no fish can go out from the bottom, all these things until you're ready to use your own net and have your own people follow you. So it's kind of a step-by-step process. But leading back to that, I guess you could say I was thrown in because I wasn't asked. I guess we were all voluntold to do it. But I'm kind of very grateful because, I got to learn a variety of fishing techniques. And with that, our ranch was in a big ancient CHamoru sediment, so I got to see up close almost every single day the lati stones that were there, as well as the area. And it was that area too that I started learning how to go azuzu. I started learning how to go coconut crabbing and other areas, but since we were ranching there, we were doing that too. So my grandfather's the one that taught me how to go azuzu. He learned this from his father and so on and so forth. So we got to learn that. So like during the day we go fishing, and then during the nighttime I go coconut crabbing with my grandfather. It was a very cultural experience for me.
On the same day.
Yeah. So we would like wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, get the net out, set the net out in the water, and then maybe by lunchtime my grandfather and I would run away, do the trail, and then go back and help with the net again until maybe a couple days later where we're checking the trail. So it goes hand in hand.
Don't you ever get tired?
Yeah, but it's fun.
Can you kelaguen it? The zuzu?
Well, I never tried it, but my father was telling me that if you take the zuzu, and he heard one family telling him, I think he might have even tried it. I need to ask him. You poke holes in the zuzu, and then you put it upside down. And what it is the blood and the meat liquefies, and they collect it in a bowl. And then they put the bowl aside, and then the liquid hardens and turns into jello. And from that, they take a fork or a knife and they cut it up, and that they kelaguen. They put lemon, salt, and donate hot pepper. They don't really take the meat out. It's just the one that drips out from the crab. I haven't tried it yet. I want to try it.
Okay, so since we're talking about kelaguen, right? Have you ever been to Saipan?
Yep.
Okay, have you ever tried kelaguen with carrots and red ginger?
That from you.
From
You
me?
made it. Yeah.
No, I meant in Saipan when we were in Saipan.
No.
No? Well, as you know, I'm from Saipan, right? Of course. Yeah. My family does the kelaguen different from, I guess, so many other family. And to me, it really tastes good. I don't know about any other person. And it's colorful. And they use red ginger, carrots, green onions, and of course chicken with lemon or lemon powder.
But you barbecue the chicken, right?
Yeah, same process. So how do you do it?
Well, with us, we just barbecue the chicken. Usually the chicken now is either like the breast or the thighs. And after you barbecue it, some people, they cook it all the way. Other people, it's like still a little bit pink.
Yeah, doesn't that make the
Yeah.
chicken more moist?
Yeah, it doesn't dry it out. And then what we do is we cut that up, we pica it up, we chop it up, we mix it with lemon, salt, pepper, doni, and green onions.
Does your family use coconut?
And the grated coconut.
Because
I forgot about that.
I've seen some people use coconut in their kelaguen, and specifically me. I thought it was weird because I've never seen it before.
I noticed some families, they put more coconut than anything else, but I think that kind of takes away from it. I think they're cheating because that kind of gives it volume. Yeah. I think my grandfather was also saying when he was around, or not when he was around, back during his time, lemon was scarce. And back during then, when there wasn't that much lemon, they had a lot of tangerine. So they would use that to kelaguen.
But isn't that sweet?
Yeah, but it's still citrus. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna try that one day.